In other news today, the man wanted for yesterday's New York subway shooting is in custody tonight.
Police arrested 62-year-old Frank R. James in Manhattan's East Village neighborhood earlier today, thanks to a witness who spotted him on the streets and alerted police. Police initially sought James for questioning because he had rented a U-Haul possibly connected to the attack, and later upgraded James to a suspect, citing new information that became available. James is suspected to have set off smoke grenades in a crowded subway car before firing at least 33 rounds into the crowd. Here's what New York's governor had to say when she found out the news.
Well, breaking news. There are reports that the suspect has been arrested. If this is the case, this is a beautiful day for New York. We begin to heal. We turn the page and say no more hate in our state ever.
5 victims remain in critical condition, but all 10 people who were wounded in the attack are expected to survive. It was a tip to Crime Stoppers that led to Frank James's arrest.
Crime Stoppers helps police solve cases all over the country, including those in central Kentucky. Georgia MacArthur reports on the impact the organization has on open investigations.
Today's a perfect example. I mean, you have somebody that committed a heinous crime up there and was caught by a Crime Stoppers tip.
It was an anonymous caller to the tip line reporting seeing someone matching the description of the suspected Brooklyn subway shooter. That allowed the NYPD to make a quick arrest. And Lexington Detective Anthony DeLimpo says the same is happening when it comes to solving cases in Kentucky.
Last year we had 8 murders solved from Crime Stoppers tips. These were cases that were completely unsolved or had gone cold.
Bluegrass Crime Stoppers' mission is to prevent and solve crimes by working with the community, law enforcement, and media partners. Its purpose is detection, apprehension, and convictions of criminals.
Crime Stoppers exist nationwide. In fact, Bluegrass Crime Stoppers, we get tips from all over sometimes, and sometimes I can transfer those tips to local states. I get tips from Florida all the way to California, and we work with them.
Detective DeLimpo says in Lexington, it's a two-way street, providing up to a $1,000 reward for any anonymous information that leads to an arrest.
At almost every crime that's committed, for the most part, there's pieces of the puzzle out there that the community knows or has seen. It takes a lot of times the community as a whole to solve these crimes, just like in New York City.
The information you have may seem insignificant to you, but Detective DeLimpo says the little piece could prove important information to the investigation, arrest, and prosecution.
And stay quiet, if you will, and not know who they are, but they also know they're going to get a cash reward for it. We will pay you out to help us solve these things.
That was Georgia MacArthur reporting. It's also important to know that Kentucky law prohibits tips to Crime Stoppers from being traced in any way, shape, or form. So that's an added layer of security for those who want to do the right thing but not be tied to an investigation.